Welcome to the KCOM Stadium, welcome to Hull. How do you feel to be head coach of Hull City?
I am very proud. It's a serious challenge for me, and I am very thankful to Alam family for for his opportunity, for his choice, and I'm sure I can bring something new ideas. It's a good football to Hull supporters, and I hope we will have a serious success.
What did the Alam family say to you to convince you that this was the right job for you?
It's not difficult because it's Mr. Alam and I hope it's a very friendly man and very open, and it's a really serious project. It's Hull. I'm sure it's a team for Premier League, and of course for me it's very interesting and it's a very serious target. It's a promotion next season. It's a difficult target, but it's possible, and I think we have a plan not only on the next season, and it's a serious plan about future, and maybe it's a close target, of course, promotion, and it's a far target. It's always play in Premier League, and maybe in the future we'll play in European Championship.
A lot of coaches only consider coming to England for Premier League clubs. Hull are currently in the Championship, but is it that possibility of getting back to the Premier League that makes it attractive to you?
Last season in England Championship worked 7 foreign coaches, and for me Championship it's a really serious tournament, and it's a good opportunity for players, for team, for coaches, and for me it's a really big chance in my career. And of course I always have the same target like club, and I'm ready help club in his target, and I'm very proud and I'm very thankful, and I will try help you and all my knowledge, all my energy will be here.
Are you looking forward to building a team around you as well, an assistant, a coach, all the team that you need behind you?
Now it's a question because Hull have a physical coach, yes, and I agree, and maybe we have some vacations. It's for new coaches. We will have some interviews, but of course it's first option. It's guys who maybe has history here, like ex-player or maybe coach of academy, and for me it's no problem. I always ready working with the staff and together, because we will have the same target. It's no problem for me if I will have a domestic assistant coach.
How much do you know about the squad of players here? What do you know about the team that you're inheriting?
Everything. Yes, because I watched all matches in Premier League. I watched each player, his characteristic. I have a pro zone analysis. I have a serious report about each player. And for me, it's a really good team for Championship. And okay, maybe first target about player. It's some players must stay here because it's a very important player for us.
How important is it that you bring in players and strengthen the squad that's already here?
Yes, of course. Each team who's relegated, of course, have a lot of changes, a lot of substitution, and it's a normal situation because some players continue play in Premier League. It's a normal situation, and maybe some players left club. It's a normal, but I think it's not serious problem because we have some opportunity for new players, and we have 5 options on loan. I think we have a time, not a lot of time, but we have 2 weeks, and I hope when we will start pre-season, it's the 3rd July, we will have 90% our squad. Now it's a very busy time for me, for club, because really we need some new players.
Have you already started looking at potential signings?
Yes, of course.
Obviously you have strong links with Chelsea and their owner. Is that an avenue that you might look to explore for loan players?
Maybe. It's we spoke with Mr. Abramovich about this situation, and Chelsea have 37 players on loan, and it's really big players, and maybe, but it's not absolutely. Yes, I have a good relationship, but how it's a very proud club, it's a very independent club, and of course if some players may be on loan here, it's normal for us, but how it's a really independent club.
You say you've looked at the squad and you know a lot about it. Do you know which areas in particular you want to strengthen?
Yes, of course, because we need a central defender, maybe not one, maybe two central defender, left defender, two forwards, maybe one player in attacking group. Yes, I think it's maybe 6 or 7 players we need.
A lot of people talk about style of football and the way in which different coaches adopt. What's your favourite style of football?
Yes, I adapt my system to the players. Yes, it's Brian Clough said, I don't have a good and bad formation, I have good and bad players. It's the same. I adapt my system to the players because it's I don't have the best system. I have the best system, especially for this player, and I must show all the strengths each players and mask our weaknesses.
Pre-season training starts on July the 3rd.
Yes.
How much are you looking forward to having the players on the training field?
Now it's a very exciting time for me, and yesterday I called to Mason, it's yesterday birthday, and spoke with him and congratulations with happy birthday. Yes, and of course it's a very exciting time for me, and I'm waiting first training session because it will be first training session on the English language for me, and some people thinks language it's a 90% of success. Yes, and of course now I don't have with 80% of success, but I hope we understand it's a football language. Yes, it's a football language, sometimes more important than normal language, and it's a really very exciting time, and I will be very happy meeting with the team and work with this player, and yes, and try communicate my ideas to them.